Hello, Boxing a Month fans. Welcome to this episode. First week looking at Caçadores. Should be an exciting challenge. Thanks to all of you who voted last week for the project. And thanks to everyone who's gone to see the Space Hulk game that me and Ed played. That's doing really well at the moment. So thank you to everyone who's gone to see that. Caçadores. They're going to be this month's project, already well underway on those guys. I have painted Napoleonics before, and I think I swore never to paint them ever again. I did some 95th rifles and some Young Guard a while ago for a skirmish game that in the end I never actually played, and I sold those models to Ed, so I probably will get to play with them in the future. But yes, it certainly is a challenge. Lots of straps and buckles and collars and cuffs and all kinds of things. You have to get just right, the right colours. Or not, it's up to you, it's your project. So I'm looking forward to starting those. There has been a bit of a heat wave here in London. Temperatures reaching as high as 34 degrees, 35 degrees. So that has kind of impacted my painting a little bit. So I would like to have got more done. I think these might be quite a quick project to finish. Strangely enough, with all the different bits and pieces to paint. But what exactly is a Caçador? Why am I painting them? Why do they come from Portugal? What do they do? Well, let's find out a little bit of history about who the Caçadores are. The Caçadores were Portuguese elite light infantry, formed right at the end of the 18th century, but finding real fame for their actions in the Peninsular War. The name literally means hunter. So noted were they for their marksmanship, the Duke of Wellington called them the fighting cocks of his Anglo-Portuguese army. In 1808, the Portuguese appointed William Beresford as commander-in-chief, and as part of his reforms, 6 independent battalions of Caçadores were formed, with another 6 formed later after the success of the first 6 battalions. Each battalion would include a special atiradores or sharpshooters company. Some units of Caçadores were integrated into the elite light division and brigaded with the legendary 95th rifles. Much like the 95th rifles, the Caçadores had a distinct uniform colour. The 95th had their green uniform, which worked like camouflage, instead of British red. For Caçadores, a brown uniform was decided to be more effective colour for fighting on the dry Iberian Peninsula, instead of the dark blue of the Portuguese army. The Caçadores fought bravely in many actions in the Peninsular War, Basarco, Toulouse, and of course Salamanca. Now, I'm no expert on the Napoleonic Wars, but I have heard of Salamanca. So I had a look at the orders of battle for Salamanca, looking for brigades, including Caçadores, and then I realised, to my great pleasure, I could form the 8th Brigade, also known as Power's Portuguese Brigade. Yes, I finally have a legitimate reason to collect and paint my own Colonel Sir Manly Power. # best name ever. So I'll be painting the 12th Caçadore, and later I guess the 9th and 12th line to join them. The 12th, along with their brown uniforms, have scarlet collars, sky blue cuffs, so I'll be painting them accordingly. So it looks like I'll be collecting the 12th Caçadore from Salamanca. Looking forward to working on Manly Power's 8th Brigade from Salamanca. But we're well underway. Just want to say, if you've been enjoying this so far, please do like and subscribe and comment on the video. Got a 100th subscriber. Woo! Only another 900 to go before I can monetize the channel. And of course, if we do hit 200 subscribers, I'll be painting the scary castle. So another 100 to go for that. But without much more ado, let's have a look at the work we've got done this week. We're going to go top down. And here we go. Here's what we're up to so far. Let's make sure they stay in view. These guys undercoated them brown with an army painter brown spray, and then started picking out the cuffs there in a sky blue. Oh, I've missed his collar. It should be red. Should be scarlet, and scarlet for the collars. See, it's good this when I check them with you, because I go, oh, I missed bits. Oh, He's fallen off. Yeah, undercoated unpainted brown paint, and then gone over with the colours and cuffs, and done the boots in a nice shiny, nice shiny black there. Yeah, and the commander, he's got his sash. The officer has got a red sash on him, but they've turned out really well. I seem to be ahead of myself a little bit this week, but you never know. I have experienced in the past that it's the little details on the Napoleonics doing or the straps and the fine edgings and so on that really prove to be challenging. So we'll have a look at those, but yep, coming along nicely. But it's the big units of infantry, the line infantry, that I think are going to take the time. But these Caçadores, well, I'm just whizzing through them. But yeah, a bit of a wash perhaps to increase the contrast between the brown uniform there. His collars and cuffs have come out very bright. But I'm very pleased how we're coming along. After recording, I realised just how dark it was. So I've come back and taken some extra pictures so you can see all the details a bit better, and the blues of the cuffs, etc. You know, no one's perfect. Thanks for tuning in. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and comment, and check out some of my other videos.